Coming up on UMass Sports Insider, we've reached Thanksgiving and the winter sports season is in full swing, so we take a close look at the Minute Women Hoop Squad and introduce you to their senior leader. Plus, after a thrilling start to the men's basketball season, Coach Derek Kellogg dissects the anatomy of a buzzer beater. And we'll show you why growing some serious facial hair has been the order of the month for the UMass hockey team, all for a good cause, of course. Wiping off the whiskers, UMass Sports Insider right now.
Now, this is the UMass Sports Insider, brought to you by Coca-Cola.
How about the start to the season for UMass Hoops? 2 nationally televised games that came down to the wire and 2 dramatic game-winning shots. Each of these plays made highlight reels across the country and helped the team start what they hope will be a memorable campaign on a very high note. Hello and welcome to UMass Sports Insider. I'm your host, Josh Maurer, and we'll have more on those men's hoops buzzer beaters coming up a little bit later on in the program. But we're going to start by previewing the UMass women's basketball season. And as head coach Sharon Dawley begins her 3rd season at the helm, she brings back a good mix of returning players mixed in with some new faces, and they're hoping to move up in the Atlantic 10 standings. With a look at the team, here's Cody Crushell.
After battling through an injury-riddled season and falling short of an Atlantic 10 tournament bid last year, UMass women's basketball is coming into the 2012-2013 campaign with a clean slate.
We have such a good environment right now. Like, everybody's attitudes are good. Like, even when we're getting yelled at, we're still like, you know, we got this. Like, we're a team. You know, this is the first time in a while that I felt like we were a cohesive group, and it's a fresh start. Everybody wants a fresh start. And for me and Dee, we want to go out with something that we didn't come in with. You know, we want to end with something good.
Back for UMass is all-conference center Jasmine Watson, who scored her 1,000th career point in the season opener on November 10th. Watson, however, is the team's only returning starter as the Minute Women try to replace nearly half of their scoring from a year ago. Freshman Rashida Timbilla became the first player in program history to record a double-double in her college debut and looks to complement Watson in the post.
She's right now at the forward position. She's really working well with Jazz inside. The plan down the road is, you know, she's really a 3-4, so eventually we can move her out to the 3. But we'll do that as her comfort level raises.
Senior captain Dee Montgomery will run the point to start the season after beating out freshman Nola Henry for the starting point guard job, while Caroline Cloutier, who was second in the A10 in assists last year, continues to rehab from a knee injury. Cloutier, who tore her ACL and MCL at the tail end of last season and needed surgery, is hoping to get back in the lineup sooner rather than later.
The knee feels really good, especially offense when I'm cutting, just pushing the ball or, running the offense. Everything feels good.
Sophomore sharpshooter Emily Mattal will slide in at shooting guard as UMass tries to fill the void left by Megan Zullo and Emily Tusher, 2 of the top 3-point shooters in the A10 a season ago. The Minute Women will also get a boost from redshirt sophomore Kiara Bombin, who sat out last year after transferring. And Bombin fits in perfectly with UMass's new running mentality.
I love running game. It's definitely a lot like Australian. Our Australian game, we have a 24-second clock. So it's always just like fast, like on the go, pass the ball up. And our freshmen are all like great. They're fast, they're speedy, so they really fit into her style of play.
We might be, shorter than most teams, but we're going to be definitely faster.
And one of the strongest conferences in the country, the Atlantic 10, figures to be even stronger with the additions of Butler and Virginia Commonwealth.
But still, as a conference, I think we'll be turning a lot of heads in the terms of number of teams that go to the postseason play. Every team seems to have a lot of depth. The incoming freshmen are all legit. So it's going to be interesting how it all shakes down.
For UMass Sports Insider, I'm Cody Crushell.
Thank you, Cody. Well, she came to UMass 4 years ago as a highly touted recruit from Indiana, and Jasmine Watson has lived up to that billing, now as a senior having eclipsed 1,000 career points. With more, here's Hugh Zeitlin in the bunker with Jasmine Watson.
As the UMass women's basketball team opens its season with 5 true freshmen on the roster, the team will look to senior and now captain Jasmine Watson for guidance.
I've always felt like I've been a leader in some way, even before I was named the captain. So this year I'm really just trying to focus on getting my team what they need from me. Anything, talking-wise, helping people out on drills. We have a lot of freshmen, so me stepping in and being a leader, it can be done in so many ways.
Watson understands what it takes to be successful as a freshman. In her first season in Amherst, she played in 30 games and was named the Atlantic 10 Rookie of the Year.
I'm trying to just share the excitement with the other freshmen, let them know that it's okay to be nervous, making the freshmen feel comfortable because they're such a huge part of our team. Once they feel like they can trust me and that I'm working with them, then our game just picks up, period.
Since her freshman campaign, the South Bend, Indiana native has had her share of trials and tribulations. As she enters her senior year, Watson says she's healthy both physically and mentally.
Every year I go through something different, whether it's an injury, a family problem. But this year I'm not letting anything distract me. I feel like this is my year. I'm taking control of my year. I feel like I'm back to my old athletic self that I was like my freshman year. The knee braces, they were so heavy and they made me feel like I was so mechanical. I couldn't really do what I felt like I was used to doing. So no knee braces is like a good sign of, hey, I'm here. This is the Jasmine that's been waiting to break out.
Watson has her sights set on turning pro once her college career is done, but she has other milestones to reach before she's done in Amherst. She already holds several spots in the UMass record books and entered the season 20 points shy of 1,000 for her career.
If I score 2 points and my team gets the win, that'll feel like I got the 1,000 points, So this year, it's all about my team and what I can do because this school has helped me through so much and all over these years. I would love to continue playing. I have so many different dreams and things that I would want to do with the next couple of years of my life. I'm just eager and blessed, and I thank God for all the opportunities that are about to come. But I'm just taking my senior season and grasping every day of it, because once it's gone, it's gone.
For UMass Sports Insider, I'm Hugh Zeitlin.
Thank you, Hugh. Good luck to Jasmine and the Minute Women this season. Well, we switch gears now to hockey, where new UMass head coach John Micheletto came over from Vermont this past offseason and brought with him a unique tradition that happens every November to help raise awareness for men's health issues. Let's take a look as UMass Catering presents Serving the Community.
It was something that I saw on the internet one day, when it was in its kind of fledgling stages that they were starting to do this, and it gave you an excuse to grow some goofy facial hair and, have a reason as to why that was a good cause that you were doing. And like I say, having had some family history of prostate cancer and some people within the hockey profession that I knew that were battling it, I thought it was a real good cause to bring some awareness to.
And my dad actually had prostate cancer as a survivor, so I grew mine for him. So, I got a bit of a jump start this year, so I want to take the full advantage of it, grow as big as I can along, so it was good.
When people see us walking around, a bunch of guys walking around with mustaches, they ask, why do you guys all have that? And that's when you can tell them about it, and it's a way of getting it out there.
I think anytime you get 18 to 22-year-old young men that you can get a stupid haircut or goofy facial hair for a reason, they're all for it.
The best mustache, gonna have to give it to Steve Masterless. He's got the whole Fu Manchu thing going on.
I go top two. Me and Eric Filio, we're battling for first place, so we're almost halfway done, so it's going to be a good second half push here to get the top spot.
As for the weakest on the team, I'm going to have to give it to babyface Mike Pereira.
Mike Pereira, he's been struggling to grow his.
Might need to get him some coloring in there so you can see anything at all, but
I got the whiskers going on both sides. I got the beard. My beard's sick though. And then I got the undergarment there.
It's sometimes a topic that's a little touchy. People don't want to really talk about it openly in public, but it is when it's brought under maybe a funnier kind of vehicle by which it's brought about. People are a little bit more willing to hear what the message is, and then, like I say, the really big message is follow up for males over the age of 50 to make sure they're getting in and getting their prostate health checked out.
Thanks, guys. Looking sharp with those mustaches. Well, it's time for us to break for the first time in the program. Don't go far away. When we come back, we'll look at highlights from the end of the football season and some from the beginning of the men's hoops year. By now, you know which plays that'll include, so don't go away.
Hi, I'm Steve DeMarco. Wherever your destination, Premier is your solution.
Our reputation as an industry leader is built on service, safety, and the guaranteed best price. At Premier, safety stands above all else. Our fleet is serviced on-site by our certified technicians. Premier will customize your travel needs all within your budget, and we can even accommodate your travel requirements worldwide. With Premier Bus Lines, you'll be in good hands when safely aboard one of our comfortable brand new 2012 high-capacity buses.
Premier, an extraordinary experience, guaranteed.
Book your wedding with award-winning UMass Catering. We can host, design, and plan your big event from full breakfasts, lunches, to elegant wedding receptions and dinners. UMass Catering can host events in one of our ballrooms that overlook campus, tented outdoors, or our own Renaissance house. The possibilities are endless. Let the culinary team at UMass Catering bring creative menus and exceptional service to your wedding day. Special rates for members of the UMass family and alumni.
You're watching the UMass Sports Insider.
Welcome back. We've been previewing the women's basketball season in the show. We now flash back to the season opener for Coach Dolly's squad, a 30-point blowout of Kent State on November 10th at Mullins. It was quite an opening act.
There's great vision there from the freshman.
Rashida steals the ball away. She's got an open layup as she throws it up off the glass and good. What a play by the freshman. As she looks for Jasmine Watson. Watson goes up and good, and Jasmine Watson is over 1,000 points in her career.
Yeah, just a great job by Jasmine Watson. Speaks to such a great career.
Speaking of first victories, UMass football picked up a big one late in the season. The first at the FBS level for the Minutemen, and also the first for head coach Charlie Molnar. It came at Akron. Let's take a look back at the highlights on instant replay.
Two wide receivers each way. Williams the snap, fakes right, now looks middle and throws it short, intercepted. Ed Saintville the pick, and now on a return down the left sideline. Got a block into Akron territory, left sideline still running. And it's Ed Saintville down to about the Akron 20-yard line. UMass at the Akron 24, out of the timeout. Shotgun snap, Wakes in a play fake, throwing deep for the end zone. Williams in double coverage, brings it in. Allen Williams has a touchdown. What a throw by Wegson. The ball is at the half-yard line. Back to pass. Dalton Williams has time. Throws deep middle. It's high, and it's intercepted by Colton. Joe Colton to the right. Gets a block from Dudley Giles. He dives and is knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Here it is. 4th and 2. Williams drops back. Pressure coming. Hit. Fumbles. Ball is on the field. Ball picked up by Kevin Byrne. Returns it to the Akron 37. Ryan Dallaire. Strip sack. UMass is going to win the ball game. Here comes the bath. Charlie Molnar doused with blue Powerade. Those players excited for their coach.
The men's basketball team tipped off its season with a nationally televised game at Mullins against Harvard, one in which the squad trailed late but managed a furious rally.
To that game here on ESPN. As soon as this is finished, Morgan with a deep three to tie it for the Minutemen.
Wow, you didn't need it. So much about going for the 2 and Garden, but why not? Wow, here's the ball screen.
Williams out to the wing. Good from the corner. Woo! Samson Carter. And the heave doesn't go.
Talk about early onions in the season, Sean. The little guy able to drive and draw. Spectacular finish and a heartbreaker for Harvard.
The only basket of the game for Samson Carter comes at the buzzer.
2 days later, the Minutemen hit beautiful Puerto Rico for an 8-team tournament, and in the opener against Providence, again, the squad found itself trailing late in the contest when the game followed a similar script.
Do you want to help or not? Williams going to work. Williams, jumper. Tip in. Goes! UMass wins it! Vincent the tip at the buzzer. How's that for a start to the season? What an effort by Vincent.
What a thrilling pair of victories to open the season, and it's time now to show you how those 2 buzzer-beating plays happened from a coach's perspective. For that, we send it into Coach Kellogg's film room for some of DK's Coke Chalk Talk. Take it away, Coach.
Here we are once again with our good friend the Brain, where all our plays are drawn up and we watch a lot of tape. But this week we're talking about our late game plays and how many in college basketball, how many times there's been late shot clock wins, teams making plays down the stretch. I attribute it to the summer where coaches were allowed to spend some time with their teams, and I think teams are further along, the games are a little better early in the season, and teams are playing a high-level competition in tournaments all over the country. So here we go. Last second against Harvard, we go into what we call our strike play, where we run into a ball screen for Chaz. We let him create and open up the right side of the floor. Samson Carter wide open. You know it's good. Samson from the corner. Big win for the Minutemen to open up the season, and a hard-fought game versus Harvard. One more time, down in Puerto Rico. Late shot clock. You can see the play. We pin down for the big. He sprints into the ball screen for Chaz. Providence switches it. Chaz does a great job with a little floater, and watch Terrell Vincent battle down low. Nice tip and lucky bounce for the Minutemen. Obviously, the players are very excited. We're excited about the win. Goes back to the referees to see. Basket is good. Minutemen 2-0 with 2 great last second wins. I'm not sure how many programs and teams have that in a season. To have 2 games end like that to start a season, I think is something that might not happen for a long time. And to have them win that way, I think is a testament to our guys and the ability to finish out games.
Thank you, Coach. Always magical things coming from inside the brain. Well, it's time for us to take another break. Don't go far. When we come back, we'll catch up with a recent UMass hockey captain, then go on the ice with the current Minutemen. That can only mean it's some serious X's and O's. Keep us plugged in.
It's easy to fall, but it takes everything you got to get back up. Defeat is only a mindset, but winning is a habit.
The Minutemen return home on Saturday, December 1st at 2 p.m. to face Miami at the Mullen Center.
6.9 is a breakthrough. 6.9 is a physics lesson. 6.9 is the outer limits. 6.9 is an explosion. Uh-oh, he just got faster. 6.9 is ounces, and that makes this the lightest ever.
The UMass Hotel and Conference Center was voted the best hotel in Amherst. Situated on the beautiful University of Massachusetts campus, the UMass Hotel and Conference Center is where you stay to be in the heart of it all. With 116 contemporary guest rooms, free wireless internet, room service, 36 meeting rooms, free parking, and in walking distance to downtown Amherst, the UMass Hotel and Conference Center has it all.
Hi, I'm Steve DeMarco. Wherever your destination, Premier is your solution.
Our reputation as an industry leader is built on service, safety, and the guaranteed best price. At Premier, safety stands above all else. Our fleet is serviced on-site by our certified technicians. Premier will customize your travel needs all within your budget, and we can even accommodate your travel requirements worldwide. Premier Corporate has your business needs covered. Rest assured, your team and clients will arrive safely, comfortably, and always on time.
Premier, an extraordinary experience, guaranteed.
Hey UMass fans, this is Danny Hobbs from UMass Hockey, 2008 to 2012. It's just, the memories that I've made with all the guys and the team, the coaching staff, and just coming back here and having the memories of, the Mullen Center, the big crowds, and just being in big games, big situations, and just, like I said before, just being with the guys and developing bonds that, last a lifetime. The play that kind of comes to mind, obviously Fenway was huge to score a goal there and to be a part of a winning team on that day, but I think the play was UMass Lowell. I scored a goal. There was 30 seconds left in the game, and it kind of hit everything and went in, and I think that was just a memory that I'll always have and cherish. Yeah, I talked to Coach Micheletto, and he's just so warming with us. I've never met him before. He said we can go on the ice with the guys, skate with them, and during captain's practice, and he lets us use the facilities. It's like I've known him for years, and he just, he seems like he's a great guy. Coach Cahoon was great to me for 4 years, but I think with a new face in here, he's going to turn the program around, and I have a lot of confidence in him, and I think the guys feel the same way.
Danny Hobbs, last year's co-captain for the Minutemen, is now beginning his professional career this season with the Greenville Road Warriors of the ECHL. Good luck to Danny. Great to have him on our show. Well, as new head coach, John Micheletto is getting his team ready for some important games before the December break. We recently put a microphone on him during a practice. Let's see what the team has been working on here in X's and O's.
1-1. Forwards in all four. D-men and opposites with the pucks. Let's get your feet moving here, D. Close some gap. You got big ice. You got to try to make it small now. Get in hard. That's it. Take the lane when it's there, Adam. Good gap, Connor. Nice job. That's it, Connor Allen. Head up. Get your head up there, Joel. Get around that puck, Joel, right? Make sure you keep your feet moving once you get over the top of it. Don't stand up straight on me. Oh boy, gotta flatten that out. Take ice. Sit, Patrick. That's it, Patrick. Move your feet. Speed. Move your feet. Gotta go. Feet. Gotta move. Can't slow it down. We gotta keep going. Can't slow it down. Water.
Hockey squad working hard. We thank Coach Micheletto for wearing a microphone for the show. Hey, it's our final break in the program. On the other side of the break, we've got the lighter side. We'll find out what some of the UMass players are eating at the Thanksgiving table. Don't go away.
The UMass license plate says it all.
You don't have to be a sports star. Any UMass fan can be a star with a UMass license plate.
Ride with UMass pride.
Order your license plate at UMassAlumni.com. All proceeds benefit UMass.
Book your wedding with award-winning UMass Catering. We can host, design, and plan your big event from full breakfasts, lunches, to elegant wedding receptions and dinners. UMass Catering can host events in one of our ballrooms that overlook campus, tented outdoors, or our own Renaissance house. The possibilities are endless. Let the culinary team at UMass Catering bring creative menus and exceptional service to your wedding day. Special rates for members of the UMass family and alumni.
You're watching the UMass Sports Insider.
Welcome back. It's time for our lighter side, and since we've just passed perhaps the most food-friendly holiday of the year in Thanksgiving, and since we know athletes love to eat, we decided to ask some UMass players, what's your favorite food at the Thanksgiving table? Let's check it out and see what they said on the weekly lighter side.
Favorite food during Thanksgiving is hot water cornbread from my grandma.
Hot water cornbread?
Hot water cornbread.
We had it with the guys last year, and gotta tell you, the box mashed potatoes don't really compare to my mom's mashed potatoes, but the bacon, the garlic, and the hot sauce.
Well, I mean, it's pretty similar to Christmas dinner. I'm gonna say stuffing. I like stuffing.
I'm a big stuffing guy, but sometimes I just like to mix it all in together and go at it that way.
If it has to do with food, I'm right there. I'm all about it. I literally eat everything, but my favorite would probably have to be like the pecan pie and the pumpkin pies.
Turkey and turkey stuffing and mashed potatoes. Standard stuff. Yeah.
I would say I would eat it all, but I definitely love cranberry sauce and the apple cider that you get.
What's hot water cornbread?
I don't know what it looks like. Pancakes, and they fry it, so it has a lot more flavor to it. And my grandmothers make it delicious.
You are genuinely excited about potatoes.
Very excited about potatoes. You have any on you right now?
I have no potatoes. I don't know. It's like you're from Idaho.
Okay.
Is there a Thanksgiving equivalent over in England?
No, we don't celebrate that holiday, but it's all the same food, really.
You're Australian.
Yep.
Thanksgiving in Australia, is there anything like that?
No, we have Australia Day, which is January 25th, and it's just like with Aussie barbecues.
You mix the stuffing with
pretty much everything.
Like a big stew?
Like a big stew.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I haven't been home for about 5 years, so either it's at a friend's house or at the Hamper or the Burke. So.
Ooh, dining hall Thanksgiving.
Dining hall Thanksgiving, yeah.
Most people don't talk about the drinks, but that is a good one.
I know. I mean, typically I eat everything, but I'm not picky when it comes to food.
What do you put on the hot water cornbread? Do you eat it plain?
Yeah, you don't need nothing with it. It's
butter?
that good. Nope. They put a lot of butter on it, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they take care of it for me.
Does this carry over to other holidays where you need to eat potatoes?
Christmas. Obviously Thanksgiving, and then I don't know.
When you came here for the first time and you learned about it, what'd you think?
I mean, it's just an excuse to eat a lot on a holiday, I guess. There's not really anything bad about it.
Tell me what's mixed together. Total, everything on your plate, what are you mixing?
Turkey, cranberry sauce, stuffing, little corn, get it all in there.
So we just hang out with our mates, have barbies, chuck a few prawns on there and have a good time.
Chuck a few what?
Prawns, shrimp.
Oh, yeah.
And everyone's put a shrimp on the barbie, from Dumb and Dumber. We never say that.
Is it festive at the dining halls for Thanksgiving?
It's festive, but it's not the same. It's not as good as my mom's.
When you think about Thanksgiving, you actually do think about apple cider.
Oh, yeah. It's the only appropriate time to have it, I feel like.
I think you're the only person that's going to say that.
Great, I'm first for everything, I guess.
Is it a big spread at the Watson family Thanksgiving table?
Yes, definitely. Especially when I come home this weekend, it's going to be a huge buffet, and I can't wait to see it.
Everybody likes to eat.
Hey, everyone loves it. Everyone goes with their family, sits down, eats a lot.
Could you eat them on Australia Day?
Yes, all day. Love them.
You should take them to American Thanksgiving.
I know, right? I know.
I think that sounds delicious.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Sounds delicious, everyone. Well, thanks so much for watching our program. Don't forget, we'll have another new edition of UMass Sports Insider that debuts the weekend of December 7th and the 8th. Until that time, I'm Josh Maurer, and we'll see you again soon.
The UMass Sports Insider, brought to you by Coca-Cola, Adidas, UMass Catering, the UMass Alumni Association, and UMassathletics.com.